regular season finale against the Sam Houston State Bearcats. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the beautiful University Center on the campus of Southeastern Louisiana. I'm Chris Salim, alongside a new face for the journalism business, and one I'm glad to have on. Glad to have a partner for the volleyball broadcast, Zach Cameron, a student here at Southeastern, and Zach, a 24-year-old from Baton Rouge, really just kind of starting to get acclimated into the business a little bit, and getting a chance on here today with us. But Zach's actually seen the team play several times. And Zach, what's been your impressions through the season about this very much improved Lady Lion volleyball team under Jeremy White?
Well, first of all, Chris, thank you for letting me join you
We'll
today.
get this a little bit closer. Hold that one a little bit. There we go.
Yeah. Well, Chris, thank you for letting me join you today. First impression, I can say they're much improved. First year under Coach White, I like how the team has bought into his system. I know in the past years the team kind of struggled a little bit.
Sure.
So they're in a good position, in conference play right now.
Sure, no doubt about it. So, yeah, I mean, I think when you look at a team that, I mean, again, a team last year that a single win, and they turn around and, I mean, you look at them and you would think, okay, come in and you get 8-9 wins, that's great, you're moving in the right direction. But the fact that this team has literally is one win away from tying the best season they've had in 15 years is nothing short of magnificent. If he's not coach of the year in the conference, I don't know who is. So, when you look at this team too, I mean, we talked a little bit about it before we came on the air. Who in particular, was there anybody on the team that I guess that you looked at that you've seen as a pretty superior athlete, or anybody like that stood out?
I think Jodie Ito so far,
Yeah.
She's basically, I think, their star player with, the amount of kills she gets in each game.
Oh,
everything.
right.
And it's senior day, so definitely going to be like an emotional day for her, and hopefully she'll have her best game of the season.
I wonder sometimes if she could dunk a basketball too. The way that her vertical and her athleticism is remarkable. And again, fans, as you've heard me say year-round, I'm not a volleyball expert, but I have learned a ton this year watching this crew, and I can tell you that Jodie Ito is a phenomenal athlete, regardless of what sport we're talking about. And I've enjoyed watching her. Then, of course, Caroline Golden. There's a lot of women on this team that have been a big part of getting this team turned around. But again, the system of Jeremy White has obviously a ton to do with it. Main thing, though, Lion fans, we're in the conference tournament thanks to the victory Tuesday night over Nichols. So congratulations to the Lady Lions. We could go through the tiebreaker scenarios, but I would give y'all just as big of a headache as I would get trying to explain it. Right now, the Lady Lions sit in 7th place. That's more than likely where they're going to be. There's a bunch of tiebreaker scenarios where they could get possibly as high as 5. I'm not going to try to go into that with you guys, but if you want, you're more than welcome to check southland.org. You can go through the 58 tiebreaker scenarios that there are, but more than likely, Lady Lions will be number 7 in next weekend's Southland Conference tournament. As we're about 3 minutes or so from the first serve of this one. Again, if you're just joining us, I'm Chris Salim alongside Zach Cameron, a first-timer behind the camera, and got to know him a little bit and talked to him before we came on the air. Bright young mind, I think, has got a chance to do a lot in this. So real quick, too, man, I mean, is this something, are you looking to do broadcast journalism once you've gotten out, graduate student right now, once you finish that? Are you looking to do TV, radio, which one?
TV, that's what I always want to do, with my expertise more basketball and football, but I'm open to anything. I'm liking to get a start in volleyball. I'm liking this start in volleyball right now.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. And I'll tell you, the thing about this sport, again, I've been around it a little bit, but I've never really understood it and gotten to know the more you start to learn about this game, the more appreciation you have for it. And especially when you think about the hand-eye coordination that it takes to play this game, it's nothing short of remarkable. I was a baseball player my entire life, and yeah, there's no doubt that you can make a case for the hand-eye coordination that it takes for baseball. But when I watch these girls play on a regular basis, especially our team, and players like Lizzie Lowe, when she's able to get the digs on the kills that are coming at it at 110 miles an hour. And fans, I know some of the volleyball experts that are watching this right now are kind of laughing at us, going, "What's up with these simpletons?" We are not volleyball experts, but the appreciation that I've got for this game, especially after getting a chance to watch Coach Jeremy White's team, listen to him and him educate me some on the game, It's been a privilege this entire year. But anyway, break time here. We'll take a short break and come back with the senior ceremony as both Jody Ito and Joe Simovich honored for today's home finale in our senior ceremony. We'll take a break and come back. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball right here on the Southeastern Sports Network.
What opportunity has Southeastern provided you that you will forever be thankful for?
Southeastern's giving me the education I need for my future. Whether or not I go pro, I know I'm going to be successful.
The Southland Conference, 13 member institutions, over 4,200 student athletes, achieving success in the classroom while excelling in 19 NCAA Division I sports and making a difference through serving others and giving back to the community. Determination, hard work, commitment, excellence, and collaboration. Together, we are Southeastern!
As it's just about time for the senior ceremony, as the Lady Lions will honor both Jody Ito and Joe Simovich, as it has been a terrific season for the Lady Lions. And we'll start with Joe Simovich. Simovich is the 6'1" senior from Serbia, a Garden City Community College transfer. And, you know, the thing I like about Simovich, and you hear me keeping my voice down, that doing the ceremony right now, and I'm trying not to talk over that, but, you know, Simovich not necessarily getting a ton of playing time this year, but she's a young lady that is a team player. She's one that's always on the sidelines, always supporting the team, and, you know, doing exactly what you would want as a head coach from anybody who's not necessarily getting the amount of time that they want on the court. But, you know, it shows a lot of character from Simovich, and certainly wishing her the absolute best once she leaves Southeastern. But she's played in 20 matches, recorded 34 kills. She's had 3 assists, 14 digs, and 17 total blocks. That was last season. Last season she was a member of the Southland Conference Academic Honor Roll, the Southland Conference Commissioner's Honor Roll. So congratulations to Simovich and everything that she has done for this Lady Lion program off the floor, representing this team in a 5-star fashion, doing what she's supposed to do in the classroom, and a lot can be said for her. Jody Ito, obviously there is so much to be said on the senior that has I don't know what from an athletic standpoint we haven't said, but Ito, the 5'9", obviously senior from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Woodlawn High School. Just a few things about her. Obviously in her 4th season with the program, an all-conference caliber season. I would be stunned if she isn't at least a second-team all-conference. Then I say second team because you look at you know, some of the top teams in the conference, the Northwestern States and Stephen F. Austin's, they will probably occupy a good bit of the first team, but we'll see how the coaches and SIDs in the conference vote on that. But she leads the Southland Conference in solo blocks, also ranks in the top 5 in attack percentage, total blocks, and points scored. Her .342 attack percentage this season is the best in school history. She also ranks in the top 10 in program history in both single season and career solo blocks. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jody Ito, the senior from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and Woodlawn High School. Real quick, the North Oaks Health tip of the game. North Oaks Health System is proud to serve as the official healthcare provider of Southeastern Louisiana University Athletics. To learn more about North Oaks Health System, visit northoaks.org. Again, it's our final home game of the season as the Lady Lions host Sam Houston State. These two teams matched up earlier this year in Huntsville, with the Bearcats winning that one 3-0, but I got a feeling things are going to be a little bit different here today. Be interesting to see, though, what the Lady Lions, the way they approach this one. I would imagine that they're still going to play this one as though it means everything, but I'm pretty sure they're locked in at the 7th seed. But should be a good one today. We'll take a break right here after the national anthem. When we come back, starting lineups, first serve from the University Center. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball on the Southeastern Sports Network.
What do you love most about being a student athlete at Southeastern?
So I chose teammates for life because on our golf team, nobody's from the same spot, but the friendships we've made once we graduate, I know we'll always be friends, we'll always see each other, we'll always come back and visit.
Back to the University Center. We're just about set to go. Sam Houston and Southeastern, regular season finale for both of these teams. Both teams, however, will be in the Southland Conference tournament next week in Conway, Arkansas, and should be a pretty good one tonight. I'm expecting this one wire to wire to be competitive, because I don't see the Lady Lions getting caught up in, we're probably locked in at 7. We're going to we're going to be in the conference tournament either way. I just don't see that being the case. I think we're going to see a competitive match from start to finish between two teams that could definitely make a deep run in the conference tournament next weekend. Obviously, everybody's looking up at Stephen F. Austin at the moment. They are 26-1. They have run through the conference at 15-0, and they clinched it about 2 weeks ago. But it's one game come conference tournament, and any one of these 8 or 7 teams below them are capable of knocking off the Lady Jacks. But we'll get to that bridge next weekend, and we certainly are wishing Coach Jeremy White and the Lady Lions the absolute best, as they are back in the conference tournament for the first time since 2016, as we're just about ready to go in this one. Don't have the starting lineups just yet, but we'll get them to you here in a second. That's the one thing that makes it tough for broadcasters in volleyball, is that they don't have to give the starting lineups until seconds before the first serve. So going to probably end up having to give them to you on the fly, fans, and I'll do that here in just a second. We're just about set to go. Lady Lions going to be in their home black with the green trim. Sam Houston in their road white with the orange. Typically the home team wears lighter colors, but I like the green on yellow, and think that's going to bring us some good luck today. So let me see why we're trying to see exactly who the starters for each team are going to be. For Sam Houston, it's going to be number 1, Morgan Yonda. Number 16, that is Kara Honeycutt. Number 4, Breon Chauncey, I beg your pardon. Let's see who else we've got on the floor. Number 2, Ashley Traylor. Number 12, that's Elise Smith. Number 11, Addison Miller. And let's see, for the lady, yeah, that's it for Sam Houston. For the Lady Lions, usually we have the starting lineup in hand by now. That's not the case tonight, though we had a lot going on with Senior Day ceremony. So kind of having to adjust on the fly, fans, so stay with me on this. For Southeastern, it'll be junior number 15, Caroline Golden. Number 19, Lizzie Lowe. Number 7, Bailey Laskowski. Number 11, Jolie Hidalgo. Josefovich getting the start here on Senior Day, and senior Jody Ito. The Lady Lions will have the serve to start the match as we bring back in my partner for today, Zach Cameron. And the first serve of the match, Laskowski gets it over to the Bearcat side, and it'll go back over on the first attempt to the Bearcats. And let's see what we've got here. Neither team with a particularly good attempt yet. Oh, what a play at the net by Joey Hidalgo for the block.
Nice block by Hidalgo. Give the Lions the lead right now.
Yep.
It's a great start the Lions need in this game.
Yeah, let's see. Got to get that mic a little bit closer up there for you. See if you can get that adjusted, Zach. So this one, the Lady Lions get the opening point of the match, and the kill attempt goes out of bounds. All right, yeah, I think you got it now. So Laskowski with the serve, getting the Lady Lions on the board as they lead this one 2-0, and it's going to be an ace.
Lions off to a sad start. Great momentum going early in the game.
Definitely want to get off to their early start. There's no question about that. Laskowski has it again. A line drive, top spin serve. She's got to have one of the most difficult serves in the conference to serve or to return as the point goes to the Bearcats, as Hidalgo not quite able to dig that one up. And it's 3-1 Lady Lions as it flips over to Sam Houston. Ashley Traylor on the baseline. This one goes to Hidalgo. Looked like it was tipped. No. Yes, it was tipped. So Hidalgo gets the kill. So, again, fans, if you're just joining us, Chris Lamb alongside Zach Cameron making his debut on the Southeastern Sports Network, letting him get his feet wet here. Blocked at the net. Jody Ito.
Jody just doing Jody things. You know, the Lions have scored 2 straight. It showed that they are the point for Sam Houston didn't rile them too much.
Ito just, the way she gets up at the net is unbelievable. I mean, she's going to be so missed it makes my stomach hurt. Back to Ito. Ito looks like this one sails out of bounds, and it does. And the Lady Lions still lead this one 5-2 early here in the opening set here on Senior Day at the University Center. Southeastern and Sam Houston from the beautiful University Center on the campus of Southeastern. Addison Miller back to serve for the Bearcats. Lowe gets this one to Laskowski, to Golden, and she gets the kill as the block attempt goes out of bounds. Caroline Golden.
Good job by, Golden.
Yeah, we're still working on Zach's mic here. We got to get this figured out here, so we'll get it here in just a second. But the kill attempt is successful for the Bearcats. That was Ashley Lewis.
All right.
Is that one can you put it any closer? Like hold on to it and see if that'll, yeah, there you go. Might just have to hang on to it and make sure it doesn't get too far away. So 6-3 our score. One is flipped over by Golden. Golden gets it to the Bearcats. Laskowski to Lowe, back to Golden. Golden, and it's picked nicely on the backside by Sam Houston. Dug out by Golden. Point continues. Golden, or the Bearcats have a chance now, and the kill is put away nicely by Elise Smith.
The Lions are very aggressive on that last point play, but unfortunately it worked for the Bearcats' favor.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do for your mic. You're almost going to have to hang on to it for the bit. So this one goes far side over to Simovic, and the point continues. And this one is blocked, and it's a net by Sam Gomez. I think we're going to go with the assisted block. So Joe Simovic and Gomez in. Alexis Pratt checks in, and go figure, she's smiling ear to ear, Lady Lion fans. If there is any collegiate athlete in any sport that enjoys playing her sport as much as Alexis Pratt does, I'd like to meet him. Dug out nicely by Lowe, and the point continues as Hidalgo is unable to get it back in bounds, but terrific play by Lowe. Have you noticed that the matches, Alexis Pratt is always smiling ear to ear. I've never seen anybody that has that much fun on a regular basis. That's awesome. So, Sam Houston with the serve. This one goes to Laskoski to Golden, and the point continues. Laskoski flips it over to the Bearcats. Blocked at the net. Hello, Sam Gomez.
Wouldn't surprise me if, Sam Houston calls a timeout, because it's like the Lions are somewhat controlling the game at the moment.
It does. Even though it's 8-5, it feels like the Lady Lions are a little bit more in control early on. But, don't want to burn too many timeouts early if they're still within striking distance, and now they get even closer as the Bearcats and Elise Smith get the kill, and they'll get the serve. And a substitution for the Bearcats is number 3, Sawyer Nowak. This one will go to Golden. Golden gets it, and it goes right back over to the Bearcats, and it's an easy block attempt for Catherine Krieger, who succeeds for the block, and it's 8-7 in favor of the Lady Lions. Golden, Laskoski to Gomez, and she gets the kill.
Lions, after, not scoring the last 2 points, they get a point right now. So things look to be, they're still keeping it up right now. Hopefully.
Yeah, no question about it. So Sam Gomez back to serve for the Lady Lions. Gomez gets it over to Lewis. Point continues. Nice play by Pratt to keep it going. Golden to Hidalgo. This one is put away nicely by Samantha Rogers. And it'll go back to the Bearcats. Couple substitutions. Number 1, Morgan Yonda. Number 4, Brianne Chauncey. And it'll be Yonda back to serve. And this one looked like Pratt kind of mishandled that a little bit, and we're deadlocked at 9 here early in the opening set. This one to Pratt, and again it sails over, and it is a 1-point lead in favor of the Lady Lions, or in favor of Sam Houston, their first lead of the match.
She's still smiling though,
Yep,
like that.
I'm telling you, man. She plays hard. She's just always got a great attitude, and that is going to be put away. Jody Ito. Substitution for the Lady Lions. Alexis Pratt subs out as Carly Wilkerson checks in, the sophomore from Springfield, Louisiana, 6'1". This one far side. It's picked nicely by Lowe to keep the point alive. It'll go to Golden, who flips it over to keep the point going. This one picked by Lowe again. Back to Laskoski to Hidalgo. And this is going to be put away, Jody Ito. I feel like she's got springs in her shoes.
You can definitely expect the same from Jody Ito every game.
Yeah,
no different.
She's going to get you 15 to 20 kills and play above the net. And, be a force right there at the point of contact. And that one is, the point continues. Thought Golden had the kill, but the point is still alive. And then Wilkerson misses just wide as the match now tied again at 11. Number 2, Ashley Traylor checks back in for number 18, Catherine Krieger. Traylor serving. And if you're just joining us, Sam Houston in the white, Southeastern in the green, or excuse me, the black and the green trim. Golden flips this one over and gets the kill. Little finesse by Golden, and the Lady Lions retake the lead, 12-11. The Doggo on the service line. Trailer gets this one. Put away nicely by number 4, Breon Chauncey.
I like how, Coach Brenda Gray at Sam Houston, she didn't listen to me. She saved her timeouts like you recommended, and now they're somewhat back. They are back in the game. They have the momentum going on.
Yeah, no question about it. I think, in the first set, if it gets out of hand, then certainly is that one put away, or it's blocked at the net by number 12, Elise Smith. But, typically in the first set, you want to try to save it as much as possible. But,
right.
And we've got a good one again, Lady Lion fans. It's 13-12 back in front for Sam Houston. Laskoski gets it to Wilkerson. Dug out nicely on the backside, and then it's going to be a point for the Bearcats, and I think we're going to get a timeout for Sam Houston, or by Southeastern. And indeed we will. Coach Jeremy White calls for the timeout. We'll take one as well midway through the first set. Southeastern trails 14-12. We're back in a moment. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball on the Southeastern Sports Network. And you don't say anything for 2 or 3 seconds, and okay, that's fine. We've got the video.
Right. Okay.
Welcome back. 14-12. Sam Houston with the lead and the serve. Chris Lim alongside Zach Cameron, a new face in the broadcast business, joining us, a Southeastern graduate student, and he and I having a good time so far. We're both continuing to learn volleyball on the fly. So, again, fans, and probably a lot of you at home didn't know the game a little bit more than the two of us, but we can at least bring you excitement and energy from the opening serve, which I think we've done so far. Wilkerson gets this one far side. And it's going to be put away again by Sam Houston, and again it's Breanne Chauncey. So 15-12, Lady Lions trailing this one. Sam Houston starting to gather some momentum here in the opening set. Lowe gets it to Laskoski to Wilkerson. Point continues on the Sam Houston side. Golden, Laskoski to Wilkerson, and again, Sam Houston getting it done on the back end with the dig. Golden, and she puts it away.
Caroline Golden's having a good game so far. When Jody leaves, the team's in good hands with her.
That's the thing. I mean, obviously Jody Ito is going to be a huge loss for this team, but I mean, they're again a team that has had this type of success this year, and they're going to return all but 2 players next year. So, Lady Lions trail by 2. Point continues. This is going to be dug out nicely by Lowe. Lowe gets it to Golden. Point continues. Pretty good one going on this one, as that one is just in bounds. And the point goes to the Bearcats. Substitutions for Sam Houston, number 7, Madeline Miles, and number 5, Samantha Rogers. So, it'll be Miles on the service line. Golden. Oh, what a play by Miles to keep the point going for Sam Houston. Laskoski gets it to Wilkerson. Kill! Wilkerson. So Wilkerson gets the kill, and then Alexis Pratt will sub in to serve. 16-14, Sam Houston. As we get to the second half of the first set. Sorry, fans, I do a lot of basketball too, so if you hear anything that sounds basketball related, give me a pass if you don't mind. 17-14, Sam Houston as they get the kill, and it goes back to the Bearcats and Ashley Lewis. Actually, let's see, basketball, baseball, softball, pretty much some type of play-by-play for everything except football. You'll hear my loud country voice. Gomez, and that one is tipped, and the point goes to Southeastern. Well, Sam Houston didn't think so, but I thought it was clear as day from here. Maybe I have biased eyes, but I thought it was crystal clear. What'd you see?
It kind of looked. It was hard to tell, but I think that it was Southeastern point. It's the right call.
Looked like I could see the ball deflected, and that one put away by Sam Gomez. Another block for Gomez. So the Lady Lions now inching closer as they trail 17-16 here in the opening set. Good crowd here on Senior Day. This one served by Golden, and the little miscommunication. Lady Lions going to get a good chance here, but the point continues. And the kill is successful by Samantha Rogers. 18-16 Sam Houston. And it'll be Elise Smith on the service line. Smith, 6'1" sophomore from Napoleonville, Louisiana, Assumption High School. Wiskoski gets it to Hidalgo. Again, the Sam Houston defense on point as that one blocked at the net, but then put away by the Bearcats. That was trailer. No, that was 16, I'm sorry, Kara Honeycutt. 3-point lead for the Bearcats, 19-16 as we wind down on the first set. Pratt, ace. 20-16 our score, and I think we can get another timeout, and we'll stay with it since we did just come back from one. Let's take you around the Southeastern campus as we've got a lot going on this weekend and today. The Southeastern football team in action as we speak at Abilene Christian. That one just underway. You can get it on the 90.9 KSLU as Mark Willoughby and Alan Waddell and company will have the play-by-play of that one. Also, the basketball teams, both the men's and women's, back in action tomorrow. The Southeastern men will host the University of Mobile right here at the University Center. They'll look to bounce back from the 81-70 loss Wednesday night to Grambling and even their record up right before heading off on a long road trip, which I will personally be heading on with the team. They'll go to Austin Peay, Vanderbilt, and Tulsa. Tulsa, they'll play Wednesday night. Then they'll play at Austin Peay Saturday afternoon and Vanderbilt Monday night the 25th at 7 p.m. That game will be on the SEC network. 7 p.m. Wednesday against Tulsa, 4 p.m. against Austin Peay, and 7 p.m. against Vanderbilt. And you can get all three of those games, too, on 90.9 KSLU for the play-by-plays. We're back to action. Lady Lions trailing, needing to get a run desperately. Hidalgo as that one returned, and the point is, I think that one sailed out of bounds, so the Lady Lions will get it back, trailing 20-17 with Gomez on the service line. Gomez serves this one long, but returned. Dug out by Pratt. We're going to get a play at the net, and the point will continue. No, it won't. So, Southeastern trailing by 4 here in the opening set, 21-17. They seem like they were in control halfway through the set, and then you might can blame me and Zach for that, fans, because we may have jinxed that one, and we apologize. So the volleyball jinx is real, just like baseball, as the ball sails out of bounds as Ito's kill attempt, about 6 to 8 inches long, 22-17.
We're getting to the final stretch of the set now, so Southeastern needs to pick it up.
Do you have any superstitions when you play? Did you play football, basketball, anything in high school?
I played basketball, but I quit early on, you know,
Gotcha.
through my high school career.
No, I
no
understand.
superstitions. Well, I wore a headband. I thought that made me play better. That was about it.
So that one goes around the antenna and the point to Sam Houston, 23-17. I wore 2 left socks. Think about that one for a second.
Oh, wow.
Think about now.
As long as it works, you know.
The question is, though, if you think about it, we'll talk about it after the point, is Ito. Ryan Madera, point continues. Lady Lions need this one desperately, obviously. This one to Madera. Again, the block attempt by the Bearcats. They're doing work at the net right now, and then they put the point away. That is number 16, Kiara Honeycutt, and it's set point for the Bearcats. Golden to Ito. Ito gets this one to Yonda. And not much doing for Sam Houston on that particular one, but there's Ryan Madera. Gets the set alive. So yeah, the 2 left sock theory. You can put a sock on whatever foot you want to. So that was just what I always used to tell people, is 2 left socks. And like, well, can't you put your left one on your right?
That's the other thing I didn't want to say.
You didn't want to call me on it?
Right.
And Madera keeps the set alive again. 24-19. Southeastern still with a long way to go, but Ryan Madera keeping
their backs are against the wall in this set, but they're, you know, battling back right now.
That's been the MO all year. I mean, the Lady Lions are not out until the final point. And the block is out of bounds. Thought the block. Me and our public address announcer, Bill, thought that one was inbound, but nope, we don't get the final say. So that's the end of the first set. Southeastern falls 25-19. We'll take a break and come back as the Lady Lions try to rally back. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball right here on the Southeastern Sports Network.
Construction behind the right field wall of the softball stadium in North Oak Park.
Why do you support Southeastern Athletics?
So Southeastern is where our family started. We met my wife here, met all our friends here, and now it's given us 2 beautiful children, and now it's part of our family.
Welcome back, Lady Lion fans, as we get set to start the second set. And we apologize, just a little bit of technical difficulties with one of our cameras. So basically what that means is you're going to get play-by-play, almost like a radio, until we have that figured out. But our producer, Colton Vickers, making sure to get that taken care of. He does an exceptional job producing all of our Southeastern Sports Network broadcasts. So if it's something he can't fix, then the camera is broken. So, anyway. Okay, we are good to go with the camera, see? I knew it. As long as it's in Colton's hands, we're good to go. So, this one goes out of bounds. Nice read by Pratt.
The point goes to the Lady Lions.
That's court awareness right there. That ball couldn't have gone out of bounds more than 4 or 5 inches. So Laskoski will serve for the Lady Lions as they get the opening point of the second set, and she hits the top of the net for the service error.
I do want to mention that I thought that Southeastern did, in the first set, even though they lost, in a good position. So I think that will carry over. It's a 1-1 match right now.
That's a great point. It really was, the way they were playing towards the end, getting the attack opportunities that they wanted. And there we go, Lady Lions again with the kill. Holly Wilkerson puts it away. But yeah, you're absolutely right, man. They were. They had Sam Houston kind of on the heels through those last couple of points, and then even the block attempt, was just a matter of bad luck. The ball lands 3 inches out of bounds. Right. So, anyway, Lady Lions lead 2-1 here in the second set as the point continues. Lowe gets it to Laskoski to Ito, blocked again at the net. Number 16, Kara Honeycutt.
This is the kind of game you like to see, though. Both teams going back and forth and everything. So it's enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, two tournament teams, 2 Southland Conference tournament teams that are both, clinched, locked in for next weekend. And you're seeing quality college volleyball right now. Wilkerson gets this one over to the Sam Houston side. It's tipped and blocked, no, out of bounds. The kill is successful for Ashley Lewis. Lewis, 6-foot junior from Houston, Texas. And it'll be Addison Miller on the service line. 3-2 Sam Houston. Hidalgo gets this one to Laskoski to Wilkerson as it's returned nicely on the back end by Lewis. Tipped at the net. Point will continue. Bearcats have it. Tipped and put away. That's number 4, Breon Chauncey with the kill. And Sam Houston turning the table somewhat quickly here in the second set after winning set 1, 25-19. Laskoski to Golden, and again the block at the net by Chauncey. The Bearcats have been exceptional at the net on defense. I think that's at least block number 5.
The Lions just need to be, stay a little composed right now. Still a long way left in this set.
Yeah, and I think it's more of a credit to Sam Houston what we're seeing than the Lady Lions doing anything wrong. The attacks are exactly what they're trying to do, but that's just
good defense.
It really has been. Wilkerson puts it away.
Wilkerson!
So Wilkerson gets the kill. Lady Lions will serve with Lizzie Lowe. Jody Eady will check out momentarily. Obviously, she'll be right back in a point or so. And Lowe's serve goes long. Couple of substitutions for Sam Houston. That's number 7, Madeline Myers. Number 5, Samantha Rogers back in the game. Miles from Mount Bellevue, Texas. Rogers from Midlothian, Texas. If I mispronounced that, Bearcats fans, or to the Rogers family, I do apologize. Hidalgo gets it to Laskoski to Lowe, and the point continues, but it's put away easily by the Bearcats and Samantha Rogers. 7-3, Sam Houston. This one to Lowe. Lowe gets it to Golden. Golden puts it away.
Caroline Golden. Number 13, Alexis Pratt.
Alexis Pratt is back in. I think she's more motivated now. She's always motivated when she plays, so I'm just excited to see what she does now.
This one to Sam. Blocked at the net, but no, it sails out of bounds.
Substitution number 18, Catherine Krieger.
So the Lady Lions got work to do here in the second set. Eight to 4 our score. Sam Houston with the lead. Laskoski, Golden, again the block at the net, for the love of God.
Southeastern just, not doing well every phase of the game. Sam Houston's the one, conquering those aspects of the game at this point.
Catherine Krieger with the block, and I think it's more so, they're attacking, doing everything. The Lady Lions are not necessarily doing anything wrong with what I'm seeing with it. This is more of the defense at the net. Block after block after block. Lady Lions get the point on the 4-hit violation, and it'll be 9-5.
Caroline Golden serving.
So Ryan Madera checks in. Caroline Golden on the service line. And this one picked nicely by Pratt, but let's see, they're going to call a double hit violation against the Lady Lions. Don't know about that, but that's the call, and I don't have a vote to overturn it, unfortunately. I wish they would give the home team broadcasters a vote on that. Guys, do we think we got the call right? No, sir.
If there's any time for the Lady Lions to get on the run, it's right now. This is like the point where Sam Houston turned around their play last set.
Yeah, you're exactly right. 10-5 in favor, and we're going to get a double hit violation against the Bearcats now. 10-6, Sam Houston with the lead here in the second set. Bearcats enter today's match 15-12, 11-4 in the conference. This one tipped, and the point will continue for the Lady Lions. This one goes far side over to Madera. Bearcats keep the point alive as this one's to Golden. Laskoski, Ito tips it over the net, but dug out nicely by the Bearcats and number 7, Madeline Miles, but the Lady Lions end up getting the point. 10-7, Southeastern is Gomez on the line. Gomez gets this one over to the Bearcats, blocked at the net, and it goes out of bounds. Point for the Bearcats as they lead this one 11-7. Morgan Yonda and Breon Chauncey check back in. Yonda on the service line. Yonda from Katy, Texas. This one goes to Pratt, to Laskoski, to Ito. Blocked again. Unbelievable. How many times have the Bearcats, that's Kara Honeycutt this time, but, Lord, Jack, what's that, 8 or 9 at least? They're
Exactly right.
did everything right, the Lady Lions. They got the set, got it to exactly who they wanted, and Ito.
Ito's been a little quiet this set, kind of, too. So.
And she's getting good looks. It's just the play at the net for Sam Houston has been spectacular. Madera gets a good look off, but it's returned again by the Bearcats. Madera blocked at the net by the Bearcats.
Bearcats are playing like tenacious volleyball in there. They're ready at all angles.
The kill attempts have been it's exactly what Southeastern's looking for, but the play at the net, and I know I'm sounding like a broken record right now, but
it's true.
Getting it done. 13-7, Sam Houston. We'll take a break. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball right here on the Southeastern Sports Network.
Bad first impressions, I would say.
Welcome back. 13-7, Sam Houston. Chris Salim alongside Zach Cameron. Zach making his Southeastern Sports Network debut, wanting to get into the broadcast business. How you enjoying it so far, my friend?
I'm enjoying it pretty well so far. You know, Southeastern hopefully just gets some more juice after this timeout.
Oh, this one goes over to the Bearcats. Lady Lions need to run in a hurry. Tipped, and this one will go out of bounds as Lowe can't quite get it. And it is a 14-7 Bearcat lead here in the second set. Sam Houston already taking set one, 25-19, and in control here in set two. This one will go to Pratt. Laskoski to Ito. Ito does get the kill this time. The block attempt was almost again successful by Honeycutt, but it rolled off the net and out of bounds. 14-8 Lady Lions. I think it'll be Golden serving. No, it's going to be number 16 for the Lady Lions, and that is Ariana Hebert. Hebert serving, and this one is picked nicely by Lowe. Lowe to Golden to Madera. Point continues, and it's slammed into the ground by number 16 Kiara Honeycutt. They wanted the ball handling call to Jeremy White. I was thinking the same thing. It looked like palming clear as day the way she slammed. It almost looked like she threw it into the ground as this one sails out of bounds, and it's 15-9. So Hidalgo checks back in for Madera. $15-9 our score. Lady Lions just a quick little spurt away from getting right back into this one. This one goes to, oh, nice play at the net. It was Ito or Wilkerson, or I think they're going to give it to Ito. 15-10, Southeastern trailing as they inch their way back into this one here in the second set. Hidalgo. And this one is put away by the Bearcats and Brianna Chauncey.
That was a close call. I saw that, Ito was close to blocking it, but unfortunately the ball went the other way.
Looked like it rolled all the way across the net and almost went out of bounds, but point to Sam Houston. Addison Miller on the line, serving. This one goes to Hidalgo. And this one inches out of bounds, but almost another block by the Bearcats, but Ito gets the kill. Low to the service line. 16-11, Southeastern trailing. Picked nicely by Hebert. And it looks like ball handling and palming that Sam Houston's getting away with there, but hadn't been called on him. This one is put away by number 9, Ashley Lewis. 17-11, Sam Houston with the lead as Madeline Miles heads back to the service line. Golden tipped at the net, point continues, and this one picked nicely by Hebert. Battle at the net, point continues. Nice play by Lowe to pop that one up, and Hebert keeps it alive to Golden. Over to the Sam Houston side. This one now is put away, though, by the Bearcats as they just are relentless on the attack. I believe that was number 5. That was Samantha Rogers that got the kill. Kind of shielded by the official, but I thought it was Rogers. 18-11 Sam Houston as they just are kind of methodically pulling away in this one. Golden gets it. This one will go to the Bearcat. No, it does not, but what do we got? Double hit violation against the Bearcats. 18-12 Southeastern as Pratt and Laskoski check back in for the Lady Lions, and Wilkerson and Hebert check out.
So Southeastern, if there's any time for them to pick up, it's right now, You got some new players in, let's see what they can do.
Put away. No, it's put away by Sam Houston. The block attempt goes out of bounds for Southeastern. 19-12 Bearcats. As the score shows it, Lady Lion fans. It's been all Bearcats here through the first set and a half or so.
Hoping that South.
Laskoski low, able to keep the point alive. Sam Houston on the attack, and they put it away again. That's number 12, Elise Smith. And I would venture to say, Southeastern fans, that I have not seen the Lady Lions get, I guess you can say outplayed like this at home in a long, long time this year. But still a long way to go. They trail 20-12 late here in the second set. We'll take a break and come back. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball on the Southeastern Sports Network. Welcome back. Southeastern trailing 20-12 here in the second set after falling in set one, 25-19. And during the timeout, Lady Lion fans, head coach Jeremy White was lighting into his team, and hopefully that'll inspire them to come out here and battle here through the rest of this set and then see if they can mount a comeback in this one. But right now it is all Bearcats as the serve sails out of bounds, and it'll go back to Southeastern. 20-13 our score. Golden to the service line. Madera checks back in for Hidalgo.
Caroline Golden serving.
Golden line shot, and she's going to get the ace. Mishandled by Ashley Lewis. Golden back on the line, 20-14 Lady Lions trailing here in the second set. This one picked on the back end by the Bearcats and returned. It'll go to Pratt, to Laskoski, to Madera, and the point continues as it was tipped at the net. This one tipped, and oh, what a play by Pratt to keep the point alive, and the Lady Lions get the point as Madera puts it away.
Pratt was very aggressive right there. You know, that's good for her. We know how hard she tries every play.
That's the effort Coach Jeremy White was talking about during the timeout he wanted to see, and Pratt making a remarkable play. And then promptly the Bearcats respond as Rogers emphatically puts the kill away. 21-15 our score. Sam Houston trying to take a 2-0 lead in this one, as this one to Laskoski, back to Gomez. And we're going to get the point to the to the Lady Lions. I think it's a net violation. Gomez on the line for Southeastern. 21-16 Bearcats, second set. This one put away, that's Ito.
I like what the Lady Lions are showing after that timeout. You know, they're playing for their lives right now.
Yeah.
In the set, you know.
I like what they're doing here, because here's the thing. I mean, coming into this match, they're probably, again, they're really not playing for anything other than pride, because the 7th seed is 99.9% locked for them in the conference tournament. But, you know, it'd be easy to just kind of throw it in, and I don't see that from the Lady Lions. I feel like, you know, Sam Houston's brought a good game plan, and they've kind of had to battle back. And Ito, no, point goes to Sam Houston. They're going to call a double hit violation.
Yeah, they're not complacent. They're satisfied. They just want to get better.
I'm not seeing that from the Lady Lions. I mean, Coach, obviously Coach White has had, got got on to them a good bit during the timeout. Wanted to see a little bit more from them, but I haven't seen a lack of effort or execution per se. I've just seen a Sam Houston team that there's a reason why they're 11-4 in the conference. So, and it's going to be an ace for the Bearcats as it is now 23-17 here in the second set. Sam Houston out of Huntsville, Texas. Madeira gets this one over to the Bearcats, and this one sails out of bounds. Lady Lions will get it back. This one not out of reach by any stretch. I mean, 23-18, Southeastern trails a quick run, and seen them come back from bigger deficits than this. Hebert back in to serve. Hebert gets it over to the Bearcats side, and this one is blocked at the net by Ito. I think the dunking of the basketball is looking more realistic.
Trying to, be safe in my words. I don't want to, jinx the Lions, but right now they're looking pretty good.
That one sails out of bounds, and it's a 23-20 deficit. Southeastern timeout called by the Bearcats and head coach Brenda Gray. We will stay with it since we did just come back from a break. The clear bag policy, Lion fans, to increase public safety. Southeastern Athletics has instituted the clear bag policy for all ticketed athletic events. The policy mirrors the safety precautions taken upon entrance to professional and collegiate sporting venues throughout the country. More information about the new Lion Clear policy is available at lionsports.net/clear. The Lions Game Day Experience app. Enjoy digital access to Southeastern player bios, schedules, live scoring updates, social media feeds, and much more. The new mobile app, which provides for custom notifications and support for audio and video broadcast, is available for download in the App Store and Google Play. A download link is also available at lionsports.net/app. Did y'all get all that, Lion fans? I'll spit that out in about 20 seconds. So, anyway, Chris Leem and Zach Cameron from the University Center in Hammond, late here in set number 2. Southeastern trailing 23-20 after falling in set 1, 25-19. Mr. Cameron, what do you think, man?
The Lions played well right before that last timeout. Heading into the timeout, so hopefully they just keep that up.
This one goes along, but Southeastern will have a chance. Ito gets this one to Hebert, back to Madeira. She tips it over. And the point goes to the Lady Lions. Gonna get a net violation, I believe. I'm not sure, but we'll take it, whatever it was. That's where the volleyball experts would be nice to have with us right now, because I'm not exactly sure what happened there. 23-21. This one tipped over. Hebert keeps the point alive. Madeira. Sam Houston kind of on their heels right now, and it just looks like a ball handling to me, but the ball is put away by number 16, Kara Honeycutt. And it's a set point for the Bearcats. This one goes to Golden. Hebert to Madeira. Madeira. And the point goes to the Lady Lions again.
Looks like must have been another error, I'm guessing.
Attack violation, I believe, is what they. But nonetheless, Southeastern point.
Defense is important for Southeastern right now.
24-22. Lady Lions trailing, trying to get back in this one. Hidalgo gets this one over the Bearcats side. This one picked by Hidalgo. Over to Lowe. Golden able to keep the point alive. Hit. And the point continues. What a play by Lizzie Lowe. This one tipped over. And the point continues. Tempest Vaughn and company at the net. Southeastern getting another chance here. Golden. And it's tipped back over to the Southeastern side. Hebert gets it to Ito. And it's blocked at the net. Set goes to Sam Houston. That's number 16, Kara Honeycutt. Boy, Lady Lions fought back valiantly in that second set and had the Bearcats on their heels, but a big play by Honeycutt to put the set away, 25-22. Lady Lions trail this one 2 sets to none. We'll take a break and come back. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball on the Southeastern Sports Network.
The Southland Conference, 13 member institutions, over 4,200 student athletes, achieving success in the classroom while excelling in 19 NCAA Division I sports and making a difference through serving others and giving back to the community. Determination, hard work, commitment, excellence, and collaboration. Together, we are Southeastern! God, I'm starving, man.
Thank you.
Welcome back as the Lady Lions trail this one 2 sets to none. Got some work to do as they fall in set 1, 25-19, set 2, 25-22 as we take a look at the first half stats, or first 2 sets stats. It is a balanced attack for Sam Houston as 6 kills for Ashley Lewis and Kara Honeycutt, 5 each for Samantha Rogers and Elise Honeycutt, 4 for Breon Chauncey, and 2 for Ashley Traylor. For Southeastern, Ryan Madera with 5, Caroline Golden with 5. This is kills. Jody Ito with 4, 3 for Sam Gomez, 3 for Carly Wilkerson. 13 assists for Bailey Laskoski, 7 digs for Alexis Pratt, 8 for Lizzie Lowe, and 5 for Bailey Laskoski as that sets the table for set 3. The Lady Lions started to get some momentum toward the end of that second set. Let's see if they can carry that here into the third set. Got a lot of work to do, obviously, but this is not a insurmountable lead, obviously. I mean, a lot of teams come back from 2 sets to none, and if there's a team capable of it, I think it's the Lady Lions. So Laskoski will serve to start set 3. Chris Salim alongside Zach Cameron here at the University Center. Laskoski gets this one over, and it's going to be put away by the Bearcats and Lewis. So, Sam Houston strikes first here in the 3rd set, already leading 2 sets to none. Golden, Laskoski to Ito, and that one sails. No, it stays in bounds. Thought that it was going to be a little long, and Ito gets the kill. So Jolie Hidalgo checks in.
Let's see what Hidalgo does with this, you know?
Hidalgo gets the ace.
This is what they need, you know. This is possibly could be a final set. The Lions don't want it to be.
Hidalgo gets this one long. Serve is returned, and it's put away by the Bearcats. I think that was Lewis again, and we're tied at 2 as Miller back to serve. Addison Miller, 5'9" senior from Prosper, Texas. Set number 3. Sam Houston taking the first 2. Hidalgo gets this one to Golden. Point continues. Lewis, and Lewis puts it away again. Wow. So Ashley Lewis with 3 kills here in the 3rd set.
Dive was a little bit too late by the Lions.
So Miller back on the line. Bearcats trying to put the match away here in set 3. Lady Lions hopefully in having other ideas. Golden gets the kill.
Golden! Number 19, Lizzie Lowe.
So it's going to be Lowe on the service line. This one serves short. It's an ace. Beautifully done by Lowe. No one ever got a hand on it for Sam Houston.
Seems to be a lot more aces than usual, as compared to games I usually go to.
Yeah. Wow. Lowe gets it over to the Bearcats, and this one is Lewis. Dug nicely by, nope, not able to return it for the Lady Lions. Match tied at 4 here in the 3rd set. A couple of substitutions. It's going to be Madeline Miles and Samantha Rogers. And it'll be Miles on the line. In the Southland Conference Tournament beginning next Friday, this coming Friday, the 22nd. As this one's going to sail out of bounds. And
that would have been crazy if she's able to, save that. That one,
yeah.
That ball went flying.
Both these teams will be in Conway for the conference tournament next Friday. Southeastern more than likely going to be a 2 seed. You can go to southland.org and take a look at the bracket, which will be out later tonight, maybe tomorrow. And that one is going to be put away by the Bearcats. That was Lewis again. Good God. Lewis on the service line. She's having a heck of a set. Boy, Ashley Lewis, you might be seeing one of the players that could prevent Jody Ito from making first team all-conference, and that would be Ashley Lewis. And the point goes to the Bearcats. (6-5) Sam Houston with the lead and the serve. Lowe has it, gets it to Laskoski, to Golden. Bearcats will get a shot here. This one tipped over, and pretty play by Golden to keep the point alive. And now it's Pratt, ball tipped up, and it will be returned by the ladies. Note they want 4-hit violation. Boy, Sam Houston, Zach just seems to have an answer for our attack today, man.
No, They're good, at responding whenever Southeastern seems to get a little, more juice, a little more oomph in their play. Sam Houston's right back at it.
Laskoski gets this one to Golden. Point will continue, and this one sails long. 7-6. Southeastern trailing. Golden to the service line. Ryan Madero check in for Hidalgo. The time is now for the Lady Lions if they're going to make a run in this thing, because they do not want to play from that type of deficit with the match on the line like they have had to do in the first 2 sets. Laskoski, Gomez, nice play again. That's Lewis. How many times have we called her name just here in the 3rd set? This one far side, picked nicely by Golden. And it is Madera who puts it away with a kill. But Caroline Golden gets a pretty big chunk of the credit for that point, as made a heck of a play on the dig to keep the play going. And we're tied at a touchdown apiece here in the 3rd set. Very well aware. Make it simple. Well, we'll make it easier. We're tied at 7. And that one pops straight up in the air, and the block attempt is successful by Samantha Rogers, and the Bearcats seesaw back in front, 8-7, as Sawyer Nowak to the service line. Nowak's serve going to be returned by Lowe. Laskoski flips it over and gets the point for the kill.
Great job. Great job by Laskoski, knowing where to land the ball.
I love the element of surprise on that. You see teams do that all the time. They fake the set and just kind of flip it over. It's just.
She looked so comfortable doing it, She knew exactly what she was doing.
Gomez's serve sails long, and it's tied at 8 again. Actually, I think Sam Houston actually was leading 9-8. Yeah, 9-8 Sam Houston. So that's Yonda on the service line, Morgan Yonda. Jody Ito, the kill attempt, sails long, 10-8 in favor of the Bearcats. Oh, they just don't do anything really to beat themselves. Sam Houston is just fundamentally sound. Not to sound like the old sports cliche, but that one sails long by Ito. And it is a 3-point lead for Sam Houston here in the 3rd set as they look to sweep the Lions here on Senior Day at Southeastern. Hate to see that for Ito and Simovich, but right now things not looking particularly good for the Lady Lions. Laskoski has it to Madera. Madera puts it away. 11-9 our scores. Wilkerson and Abarrell check back in. Abarrell head to the service line.
And number 16, Mariana Abarrell, now in for Southeastern.
Both teams are well coached, but something, Coach White's first year at Southeastern, but Coach Gray's been at Sam Houston for 36 years. That's incredible itself.
Yeah, no question. I mean, obviously that system's been in place for a long time, so.
Right.
Put this into perspective of 9 presidential elections. I mean,
wow.
So, it's another point for the Bearcats. It's 12-9. Wilkerson. Again, the dig by the Bearcats. And it's going to be a point for the Bearcats as the Lady Lions whistled for the double hit. And a timeout called. Lady Lions in some trouble now, trailing by 4, 13-9 here in the 3rd set, looking to avoid the sweep. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball right here on the Southeastern Sports Network. Welcome back, 13-9 here in the third set in favor of Sam Houston. And Ashley Lewis running away right now with the player of the game. 11 kills for the junior from Houston, Texas there. And the Lions, though, get the point on the service error. Lewis with 11 kills and 7 digs. All around has been terrific for Sam Houston. But Southeastern not going away. Hidalgo with the serve. This one will be kind of short but returnable for the Bearcats. And then it's slammed with authority by Kiera Honeycutt. 14-10 Sam Houston. Miller, and it's another service error. Seems like there's been a lot of those in the match today. Let's see. Now, let's see. That's just number 4 for Sam Houston. Southeastern's had 3, so not really. This one blocked at the net, but it goes out of bounds as Golden couldn't quite put that one away, and it's a 15-11 Bearcats lead. Multiple substitutions. Miles and Rogers back in. Miles to serve. Golden. Low. Back to Golden, and this one point continues. Wilkerson puts it away as this one, Lady Lions will not go away. They're going to battle to the very end no matter how this one goes as Pratt and Laskoski check in and Pratt will serve.
Good to see Carlo, get involved once again. I think Alexis Pratt will bring more energy right now, and this is the part of the game where we need some more of that.
This one is returnable for Sam Houston, and it is go figure. I don't even have to say the name for people at home to know who it is. Ashley Lewis again. She may not play for the Lady Lions, but I have no problem giving credit where credit is due. That is a fantastic volleyball player, and I don't have to be a volleyball expert to know that. And that might be one of the only mistakes she's made this match as she hits the net.
Maybe a jinx, who knows?
Yeah, it does seem. Sorry about that, Ashley. Anytime I have something positive to say, something seems like immediately they make the error. But obviously, I think she gets a pass since she's only leading the team in kills and digs today.
Right.
Pratt, Madera, that one sails long. 16-13, 17-13, Sam Houston as they continue to close in on the straight set victory.
Sam Houston's playing like their records,
Yeah.
It's easily, you can tell how great they are right now.
That one sails just long, and I bet that ball wasn't 2 inches behind the line. What a read by Lizzie Lowe. I don't know, that just takes years of playing the game to know that ball's going to go long.
Right.
Lewis, and this one goes, blocked at the net by Ito, and the point continues. Tipped it to the net. Point stays alive. Golden, but it's dug out by number 7, Miles, to keep the point alive. And Jody Ito gets the block to put the point away. It's 17-15, Sam Houston. Timeout called, and we will take one as well. No, just playing with our producers. We're not going to take a break. We'll stay right with it since we just came back from one. The North Oaks Health tip of the game. North Oaks Health System is proud to serve as the official healthcare provider of Southeastern Louisiana University Athletics. To learn more about North Oaks Health System, visit northoaks.org. Also need to send out a personal thank you to North Oaks Medical Center. I had to make an emergency trip to the ER the other night from an allergic reaction. They were able to stabilize me, get me out of there in a couple hours. So North Oaks, from the Southeastern voice, Mr. Chris Salim, I say thank you very, very much, because I don't know what happened to me, Lady Lion fans, but I went to the hospital at 9 o'clock and then got back home at 3 a.m. and they saved me. So North Oaks, you have a new favorite fan. So anyway, this one is in jeopardy for the Lady Lions as they trail 2-0 and are trailing here in the third set 17-15. And I don't know, Zach. I think this is more about Sam Houston than it is about Southeastern. I mean, the caliber of play of what we're seeing from the Bearcats, but
they're just playing like one of the top teams in the conference, ready for the conference tournament. They've just been at this point longer than Southeastern right now.
And this one put away, and that is number 5 for the Bearcats. That's Samantha Rogers.
But the Lion crowd seemed to get into it. They were the loudest right before that timeout, so there is some still hope left for Lion Nation right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Lady Lions have battled. I mean, there's been a few times where Coach White, you can tell, has during the timeouts not been particularly happy with the effort, but for the most part, this match, Lady Lions have gotten after it, and they've really it seems to me like they've put behind the idea of, okay, yeah, we're in the conference tournament, blah, blah, blah. They want to go out on a high note here in the regular season. Ito blocked. No, it goes out of bounds. So Ito does get the kill. 19-16 in favor of the Bearcats. Bear back to serve as she checks in. Either Sam Houston closing in on straight sets, or the Lady Lions going to extend this match. We're going to hopefully get the latter result as Bear gets the ace. Bear gets this one long, returnable for the Bearcats. Lewis, that's picked nicely by Golden. Madera puts it home with authority. 19-18.
Closest it's been in probably since beginning this set. So looking good for the Lions right now. Just have to keep it up.
Set 3 wide open and up for grabs, fans, and that one sails a little bit long by Bear as it goes back over to the Bearcats, 20-18. Ashley Traylor checks back in.
My goal for the Lions is to try to, just tie it at 20 right now,
Yeah, play 1 point at a time and see what happens. And Traylor gets this one to Golden, to Bear, to Ito. Ito, put away. Ito gets the kill.
Ito's not giving up. She doesn't want this to be like the last set.
That's not
at the University.
As competitive as she is, and she's not gonna just. I don't know what the result's gonna be, but it's not gonna be because Jody Ito laid down. That's for sure. So Hidalgo serving for Southeastern. This one will be long but returnable. Lewis dug out by Low. Point is put away. I think that was Ito again.
Yeah, it's 2020, just like we wanted,
Yeah,
1 point at a time.
Literally up for grabs. Match tied at 20. Here in the third set, Southeastern trying to extend it to a 4-set. Hidalgo. This one back to Lewis. Lewis slams it home. She's a pretty good one. She is a good one.
You can count on her to deliver,
Yeah. There's a reason she has not come off the floor but maybe twice this whole match. Low. Gets this one to Ito, who slams it home. Match tied at 21. And two players that will certainly be on the all-conference team, just not sure where, battling back and forth, Ito and Lewis. This one will be returnable. It's put away by Breon Chauncey, and Sam Houston retakes the lead, 22-21, late in the third set.
Southeastern doesn't appear to be rattled, though. They're in this right now.
The mentality here in the third set is more about what we've seen year long. This one, Wilkerson, and the point continues. Lady Lions will get another good attempt. Wilkerson tipped at the net. Sam Houston will get the chance. Lewis blocked at the net. Carly Wilkerson slams it down, and we're tied at 22.
Number 13, Alexis Pratt, returning for Southeastern.
Let's see, I think we got a timeout called. Yep, timeout called by Sam Houston. We'll take one as well. This one all square at 22 in the third set. Lady Lions trying to avoid the sweep. We're back in a moment. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball on the Southeastern Sports Network. Match tied at 22. It's crunch time here in the third set. Lady Lion fans, as the Lady Lions trying to avoid the sweep. Sam Houston taking set 1, 25-19. Set 2, 25-22. Southeastern with the serve. Alexis Pratt on the line. So Pratt. Just discussion on the amount of substitutes, I think. It looks like, yeah. The official and Coach Jeremy White, but it looks like they're on the same page now. I think it goes without saying how big of a point this is. Point for Sam Houston as Elise Smith puts it away. 23-22, Sam Houston.
One thing about Sam Houston is that they're not taking sets off. They're playing every set like a must-win.
I don't even know if they're taking points off.
Yeah,
this one
exactly.
is served to Pratt. This one goes to Gomez. They get it over, and it's Lewis. Lewis to Hidalgo. Returnable for the Lions. Golden tipped at the net. Point continues. Tipped at the net, and it is blocked. Sam Gomez, and we're tied at 23 again. What a play by Gomez as Southeastern battling to keep this match alive. And
Sam Gomez just came through right there. This is like the clutch moments of the game where you just have to do that.
And Golden serving. This one goes far side. This one returnable for Southeastern. Laskoski to Hidalgo. And this one will go back over to the Lady Lions. Laskoski to Gomez! Sam Gomez gives Southeastern a set point.
This is like the first point of the set, I think, too. Wow.
First set point of the match for the Lady Lions. And so, serves short by Golden. Golden gets this one to Pratt, and the point continues. And it is going to be a point out of the set for Southeastern. Double hit violation called against the Bearcats. In set 4, we will see what intestinal fortitude by the Lady Lions. I had to really pull into the vocabulary bank to get that one, as we will see a set 4. We'll take a break and come back. Southeastern trails 2-1. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball on the Southeastern Sports Network. Lady Lions have forced set 4. What a job by Southeastern, as they it could have been very easy for them to just throw it in and say, okay, we'll get ready for the conference tournament. They did absolutely the opposite and fought to the very end of that set and were able to extend this to a 4-set. Mr. Zach Cameron, your thoughts?
Yeah, like you said, they had the conference tournament to look forward to. It looked like it was going to be a sweep, but they didn't give up. This is senior night. That could be one reason why they're just playing their hardest. Yeah, they're up against one of the top teams in the conference, so I'm impressed, at what they did to come back and win that set. It's
just a competitive nature that they have brought out of them. I don't personally like to get in a lot of the sports hyperboles about, hard. Everybody wants to win, but there was just something about the Lady Lions that set that I really like. As the fourth set is underway, Lady Lions, and this one will go to Wilkerson and back to Laskoski just to keep the point alive. I still think that's ball handling, but that one's going to be a point for the Bearcats.
But one thing about this is now it's anyone's game, You
put the pressure on the Bearcats now because, okay, we're going to take this, we're going to, we're going to sweep the match, and now Southeastern gets set 3, and now all of a sudden it's kind of like, okay, we need to take this one because we don't want to see a set 5.
Right. The Lions are a cat, and they have those 9 lives.
Obviously, I say we want to see a set 5.
Right.
Sam Houston does not. This one put away, but no, what a play as the point continues. Double hit violation against the Lady Lions. No, they're going to call palming.
Yeah, Coach White has to be nothing but proud right now how his girls, battle back and everything.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. Regardless of how assuming they compete this well in the 4th set, regardless of the outcome, I'm looking forward to hearing his thoughts after the game. As this one sails out of bounds, it's 2-1. Southeastern, as they'll have to serve. Hidalgo on the service line. 2-1 in favor of Sam Houston. Lady Lions grind out a 3rd set victory, 3-1. 25-22. He's looking at some notes and read the notes instead of what I was trying to say. 3-1, Sam Houston. Low, Laskoski, Ito, and what do we have? Well, they're going to say the Lady Lions reached over a net violation. I thought if anything it'd be on Sam Houston, but 4-1 Bearcats.
I agree with you on that, Chris.
So Sam Houston off to a good start here in the 4th set, and the block is successful for the Bearcats. That's Breon Chauncey. Got a feeling one more point for the Bearcats, and we're going to get a timeout by Jeremy White, but let's see how that plays out. This one served long. Low gets it to Laskoski, to Wilkerson. She slams it down.
Wilkerson!
So both teams with 19 attack errors, but Sam Houston with 46 kills to 34 for the Lions. And let's see what we've got here. The point will continue. Laskoski will get this one to Wilkerson. The block attempt, but it is returned by the Lady Lions. And what do we have? Violation against Southeastern. 6-2, Sam Houston.
We saw Ashley Lewis, get involved. That's what she usually does. She's their star player.
Yeah, I mean, when they need a play, that's who that's who I'm going to be looking to make a play. And Sam Gomez gets the kill. Lady Lions refuse to go away in this one, trailing 6-3 as Alexis Pratt checks in. And she'll go to the service line. This one fielded nicely by Hidalgo, and then the point goes to the Lady Lions as the kill attempt sails out of bounds. Great play by Jolie Hidalgo, and that's another big part of this recruiting class for Coach Jeremy White, as Hidalgo just a freshman. This team's going to be good for a long time. Golden tipped at the line, or at the net, and it's a kill for the Lady Lions. Southeastern comes storming back again at 6-5. Lady Lions trailing with Pratt on the line. This one goes far side. It's tipped at the net, and the point continues. Nice job by the Lady Lions to keep that one alive. Laskoski to Gomez, and it is a point for the Lady Lions. We're deadlocked at 6.
They look like a whole new team now.
It really does, Zach. I mean, the first 2 sets, Lady Lions kind of back on their heels a little bit, and now, again, in the conference tournament, they're a 7th seed regardless probably of what happens today, and they're playing like this is, they're playing for their conference tournament lives. I love that. That one tipped at the net, no. What?
Inches away, it looked like.
I looked at, I don't know, I thought it sounded like it tipped a finger because we're right here courtside, but they're going to say it just went out of bounds on its own. So 7-6 in favor of the Bearcats. Miles just checking in, and it looks like she's going to get an ace as Laskoski can't get to it. And it's 8-6 in favor of the Bearcats. 2-1, Sam Houston with the lead. Both of these teams going to head to Conway, Arkansas for the Southland Conference Tournament Friday, but you would think both of them are playing for their seasons, and we're going to get a violation or a double hit against Southeastern. A little bit of look like communication breakdown.
The Lady Lions just need to stay focused right now. That's all. They'll be back in the game in a little bit.
9-6 our score. Sam Houston low gets this one to Pratt. Over to Golden. Tipped at the net. The point will continue. This one sails long into the point to Southeastern.
Point belongs to Southeastern.
Just what they need. Now they have a little bit more breathing room. Still not where they want to be, but
just keep the pressure on the Bearcats, and that's what they're doing. They're staying right on their heels here in the 4th set. And then if you're Sam Houston, you just don't want to. Last thing you want to see is a 5th set. We're going to get an ace, and it's a 1-point game.
Nice serve by Golden, though. That led to a great ace.
This set and last set just are really a microcosm of how much things have changed for this volleyball team. And we'll talk more about that after the point. This one tipped at the net, and it'll go to Southeastern, to Golden. And Golden gets the kill, and we're tied at 9. But I mean, it really does. All the mentality does play a big part into it. And getting down 2 sets to none. You got your conference tournament in your sights, and there's really nothing but pride to play for. And that's exactly what they have done. They played with pride from the beginning of the 3rd set until now. And now, I mean, they can get right back in this match. And anyway, we'll talk more about that. Break time. Southeastern trailing 2-1, but right back in this match as we're tied at 9 in the 4th. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball on the Southeastern Sports Network. Welcome back, Southeastern, and Sam Houston deadlocked at 9 here in the 4th set. Sam Houston leading 2-1. 25-19 in the first set, 25-22 in the second set. Southeastern winning set 3, 25-13, and deadlocked at 9 here in the 4th set as Golden will serve this one. This one goes to Golden, to Laskoski, and Madera. Pratt to Laskoski, and almost a miscommunication, but the point continues as that one's tipped again at the net. This one will go to Gomez. Nice play by Golden. That'll keep the point alive as this one goes to Madera. one of the better points of the match. And what do we have? Let's see. It's going to be a point for Sam Houston. I think it's going to be. So that's where the volleyball nods. I'm not sure exactly what the call was even there. So anyway, point to Sam Houston, 10-9. In favor of the Bearcats. Lewis gives this one to Golden. Golden, the far side to Madera, who slams it down. We're tied at a dime here in the fourth. Gomez, that one sails long, and we seesaw back and forth as Sam Houston back in front. It'll be Elise Smith Smith will actually check out. That is number 3, Sawyer Nowak, in the serve. 11-10 Sam Houston here in the fourth. Pratt, Laskoski, Ito, blocked at the net. Point continues. Golden, and it's tipped at the net. Sam Houston will get their chance, and this one sails inbounds. That's number 18, Kathleen Krieger, and the Bearcats lead by 2. Nowak serve is going to be returned. Laskoski to Madera. Madera, point continues. Pratt to Laskoski, back to Madera. Madera, and Bearcats will get a chance. This one goes to Lewis, and this one is tipped at the net. And it'll go to the Bearcats. It's a 13-10 deficit for Southeastern.
Southeastern, last time they were down by 3 points, they're able to tie it again. So hopefully, they still have some time left, but they can't keep on letting the Bearcats take advantage.
Yeah, a tough break for Southeastern as the serve hits the top of the net and falls over for the ace for the Bearcats. We're going to stay right with it, fans. It's 14-10 Bearcats here in the fourth set. Chris Salim alongside Zach Cameron, graduate student here at Southeastern, breaking into the broadcast business, making his debut on the Southeastern Sports Network. We certainly appreciate him. For those of you just tuning in, it was all Sam Houston through the first 2 sets. It started to see Southeastern get some momentum at the end of the second set. And then the Lady Lions end up winning set 3, 25-23 to get back in this match. And now Sam Houston with a 14-10 lead here in the fourth. Again, you can call me a broken record, but I just don't know how else to describe it. A team that everything is set for them, for Southeastern. I mean, there is a 0.1% chance that they would be anything but the number 5 or number 7 seed in the conference tournament. And I'm not even sure what that 0.1% and what that scenario is, so I'm not even going to try to go there. But they're practically set for the 7th seed, and they get down 2 sets to none here, and could have phoned it in and gotten ready for next weekend, and that has not happened in the least. (14-10), Southeastern trailing. Golden, Laskoski to Madera, and it's a point for the Lady Lions as Madera puts it away. A couple of substitutions for Southeastern. It'll be Wilkerson along with Hebert. Hebert to the service line. Number 11 comes in for Sam Houston, Addison Miller. Hebert to the line. That one returnable for the Bearcats. This one tipped over low, and that one's going to sail out of bounds. 15-11. Number 4, Rion Chauncey checks in.
Can't allow too many more points for Sam Houston right now because, get the game closer to reaching that 25.
This one goes far side over to Madera. She slams it home with authority. Ryan Madera, I would say, maybe has been an X factor in the Lions getting back into this match. She just brings a little extra element to the attack game. Obviously, Ito and Golden are going to do what they do, but Madera just brings some extra aggression.
She's been reliable whenever they needed the point, to try to get their momentum back.
This one goes to Wilkerson. Wilkerson, was it tipped at the net? It was. Point to Southeastern.
Corey Wilkerson's kind of been another, X factor sleeper too in this game.
15-13, Southeastern trailing, but they just refuse to go away as Hidalgo. And it's tipped over, but Ito there to slam it home. 15-14 as the battle continues.
I love the excitement the Lady Lions are showing. That's you want teammates who love each other like that, who have that chemistry. Makes you feel good about about the team you have.
Oh, nice play by Abear to keep the point alive. And then it's put away, though, by Breon Chelsea. Nicely done by the Bearcats, 16-14.
Abear tried for a save just a little too late. It was a good hit, though.
Let me tell you this, Hudson. You call next weekend, there's nobody in the conference that wants to draw either one of these two teams in the first round. Not with what we're seeing today.
Right.
This is going to be a tough out for both of these teams. Are going to be a tough out next week. As this one is put away by Jody Ito.
Number 19, Lizzie Lowe.
Lowe serving. 16-15 our score. It's tipped at the net. Double hit violation.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how the conference tournament goes. Two teams that don't give up. None of the teams give up, but the way these teams just, go back and forth.
I think obviously next week you'll see the best from everybody, but a lot of this is not, a lot of this is just the skill of both of these teams. Because I don't doubt that both teams are leaving it all on the floor, but you have to be able to play. And plays like that, it's another block at the net by Ashley Lewis.
Plays like that are important, to stop the momentum that the Lions were getting.
You can have all the heart and will in the world, and there's only so much that I have the heart to try to go out there and do what these girls are doing, but I don't have the skill.
Same here. I see volleyball in a whole new light now. Like you were saying earlier in the broadcast.
Breon Chelsea gets that one, and it's a kill for the Bearcats. But it's 19-15 in favor of the Bearcats. We'll take a short break. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball on the Southeastern Sports Network.
35, Abilene Christian 7.
Welcome back, Southeastern trailing Sam Houston 19-15 in the fourth set, but Southeastern has done all they can to stay in this match and keep this thing going, and the effort is much appreciated. Score update from Abilene, the Southeastern football team all over Abilene Christian, 35-7 at halftime, 305 total yards in the first half. For the Lions. The point goes to the Lady Lions here, as it's now a 19-16 game. Jason Virgil for Southeastern, 13 of 19 passing, 159 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first half. So back to volleyball, though. Lowe gets this one to Laskoski, tipped over the net. 3-point lead for Sam Houston, and that one sails out of bounds. Point to the Lady Lions.
They seem to be getting the breaks when they need them, to keep the Lady Lions in this game. That's where they're getting
right
the home
there.
stretch.
Still right there to extend this thing to a fifth set. This one tipped and put away with authority. That was number 12, Elise Smith, 20-17. Miles checks in and she'll serve.
Madeline Miles serving.
Sam Houston trying to put this one away, but Southeastern not making it easy in the least. Low, Wiskoski to Golden. Point, Lady Lions.
Caroline Golden.
20-18, Southeastern trails. Golden to the service line. And Madera will check in. The attackers definitely on the floor right now for Southeastern with Madera and Gomez. This one goes over to Lewis. Lewis tips it over and gets the point. Another play when they needed it by Ashley Lewis, and it's a three-point game in favor of Sam Houston. Lewis will go to the service line.
Number 9, Ashley Lewis is serving.
And this one will go to Pratt, to Laskoski, to Madera. Madera gets it back over to the Bearcats side, and we're going to get a point for the Lady Lions. Double hit violation. Lady Lions continue to nip at the heels of the Bearcats here in the fourth set.
Sam Gomez serving.
This one goes to Sam Houston. That one is sails out of bounds.
Goes long. Point belongs to Southeastern.
21-20, Southeastern trailing. Gomez on the line. Boy, how nice it would be to see a fifth set as that one sails long. 22-20. Lowe walks back in. Not an official substitution as the libero. 22-20, Sam Houston with the lead. Fourth set. Golden, Laskoski, Ito! It's a kill! Ito! 22-21, Southeastern trailing as they get it back. Jody Ito has certainly matched Ashley Lewis play for play when they've needed one. So Hebert serves for Southeastern. And this one, Lewis goes long, and we're tied.
Like you're missing, just like it's like a duel between Ito and Lewis, you know, old pitchers duel, something like that. You know?
Telling you what, if this was a boxing match, both teams just the haymakers back and forth, and that one sails just long. 23-22 in favor of the Bearcats.
It's always a stressful thing, you know, to play from behind, but you know, the Lady Lions are just staying composed and not getting rattled or anything.
See, I think set three that you put the pressure on the Lions, and then now set four, the pressure is all on Sam Houston. So Golden, Hebert to Madera. Madera, it's a 1-point lead for Sam Houston late in the third set. It sails wide. We're tied.
Southeastern gets the point.
23 apiece here in the fourth set. What a phenomenal match this has turned out to be, and what looked like it was going to be Sam Houston running away with it, it has been anything but that. Hidalgo to Lewis, and this one is put away by the Bearcats. That was, I think that was Chauncey, and that is a match point now for Sam Houston, leading 24-23. Ashley Traylor on the service line, trying to clinch the match. Lady Lions want to see a fifth set. I want to see a fifth set.
Me too, you know.
Zach wants to see a fifth set.
Both teams have made this a fun game to watch, fun match to watch.
Ito tipped at the net. Point continues. Lowe gets this one to Wilkerson. Wilkerson! Carly Wilkerson puts it away, and we're tied at 24.
I don't think anyone's here is ready to go home.
No,
unless, of course, you know, Sam Houston.
Only Sam. Yeah, if I'm Sam Houston, definitely would want to clinch this one and finish it off. Match tied at 24 in the fourth. Tipped at the net. Picked by Hebert. Hebert to Caroline Golden. She gets it over the net barely. A collective gasp from the crowd here at the University Center. Gomez puts it on! Gomez gets the kill. It'll be a set point for Southeastern after the timeout, but we're going to roll right with it, Lady Lion fans. There's no reason to go anywhere right now. If you're just joining us, if you're a volleyball fan, then this has been a treat for you if you've watched this one start to finish. Now, if you're a Lady Lion fan, the first 2 sets, probably not all that fun to watch, but these last 2 sets have been more about what this Lady Lion team has been about all year long, what has gotten them to this improbable turnaround. And I say improbable because we all kind of had an idea that Jeremy White was going to come in and do good things, but not this much. That's a 14-game turnaround. So,
and this has been a come from behind game so far.
Yeah, it has been. And the Lady Lions have been fighting from the start of the 3rd set. And I can't get over how easy it would have been and how few people really could have blamed Southeastern if they did phone it in after the 3rd set. Hey, we're a 7 seed, we're playing for nothing. And they've said the hell with that, to be quite honest. I mean, this is they won't win this match as much as any. Tipped at the net. Set point for Southeastern. And the point is to Sam Houston as the doggle couldn't quite come up with it. $25 here in the 4th set. This has been a thriller. Miller serves this one to Lowe. Lowe. Gomez! Point Southeastern. It's another set point for Southeastern.
Thankfully, the ball was a little bit out of the range of the Sam Houston players, so they would hit the ground and give Southeastern the point.
I can't tell you how bad I want to see a 5th set.
Same here.
It's just getting more and more as the match goes on. This one tipped. The doggo gets this one to Golden. Golden, point continues, and it is going to be a 4-hit, and we're going to a 5th set. What a comeback by the Lady Lions as set 5 is coming up next. Southeastern wins set 4, 27-25. Hang on to your hats. It's going to be a great finish here at the University Center. We're back in a moment. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball on the Southeastern Sports Network. As we are on our way to set 5, and if you'd have asked me if that was going to happen 45 minutes ago, I can't honestly say, Zach Cameron, that I would have been able to tell you that with a straight face, because it looked like Sam Houston was in complete control of this match, on their way to a straight set victory, and the Lady Lions and Coach Jeremy White said, nah, not so fast, and here we are on our way to our 5th set. I mean, incredible stuff, man.
By the way, the 3rd set was looking, I thought it would be, already in Baton Rouge, but I'm happy to still be here because this has been just a fun game to watch.
It really, Listen, again, and it's games like this that if you're not necessarily a die-hard volleyball, if you don't know, listen, you got 2 broadcasters here that are kind of just average with their volleyball knowledge at best, and when you see matches like this just makes you become more and more of a fan. And I mean, it has been nothing short of 2 hours of, well, a last hour of fun. The first hour, not so much fun.
Right.
But the last hour, a ton of fun as Southeastern trying to pull off. To me, I mean, the idea of them winning this match an hour ago was just not realistic. And here we are. It's a 5th set, first one to 15. And you talk about some momentum that Southeastern could carry with them into the conference tournament with this victory. Not to mention, with the victory, they would tie the program with the most wins since 2004 in 15. So they would get to their 15th victory.
That would be such a good feat to hold for a program, especially in Coach White's first year, you know.
I mean, the resume that he's going to have put together. Hey, welcome, guys. My name's Jeremy White. I've been at Southeastern for 4 months. We went from 1 win to 15. Thanks.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, I'm also Coach of the Year.
He definitely should be under consideration for that.
And I don't know that necessarily that he will, because a lot of times the conference champion head coach usually gets it generally by default. But I certainly hope that he gets looked at and considered reasonably for. Not to take anything away from what Stephen F. Austin's done. Obviously, they've been dominant all year long, but nobody saw this coming at the beginning of the year from the Lady Lions. They knew they would be better. But no, I don't believe anybody predicted this. So we're ready to start set 5, and Sam Houston will have it as Yonda will serve this one. This one will go to Laskoski, over to Madera. Madera gets the point. This is unbelievable, Lady Lions fans.
I think Sam Houston's a team that's rattled in this game, you know?
Yeah. The Lady Lions will have the official lead now in this match. Match tied at 2 sets, and they lead in set 5. First picked by Golden. We're going to have a battle at the net. No, the point will continue. And let's see. This one will go to Southeastern. Bear can't quite get to it. This just feels like it's going to be one of those 19-17 fifth set things. I mean, you go to the 15, but I just don't see. It's going to take, I'm going to go ahead and say that. It's going to take more than 15 points to win set 5. So, excuse me. I'm looking at the wrong side. That's
Ashley Trailer.
Yeah, Trailer at the service line. Wilkerson. And Southeastern gets the point.
I agree with you. I think it would be like one of those, old-fashioned tennis matches.
Yes,
5 sets.
going to do 6 times or something like that. Like this, 2-1 our score. 15 is not going to win set 5. I'm willing to. Hidalgo to serve. This one goes long but returnable. This one goes to Ashley. My brain just fried, even though she's been Ashley Lewis, who's been nothing short of spectacular. And it'll be a point for Southeast. There it is. It's a violation against the Bearcats. This has been a stunning turn of events here at the University Center as the Lady Lions now in the lead here in the 5th set. And that one is put away nicely by Lewis. It's 3-2 Southeastern. Southeastern leading 3-2. Serve goes to the Bearcats. That's Miller. Miller gets this one over. It's Jody Ito. It's tipped at the net. Miller will set it. This one will go far side to Lewis. It's tipped it, or blocked at the net point. Continues. And that one sails long. Brianne Chauncey can't quite get that one, and Southeastern leads by 2. Low. This one goes just long, and it's 4-3. Back and forth. This has been a fantastic volleyball match.
Good awareness by Lewis, to let that go out.
It really is. I mean, that's about the 5th time we've seen these two teams let a ball go that was literally inches out of bounds. That's just, experience. Hidalgo gets this one back over. Lady Lions lead 4-3 in the 5th set. Double hit violation. Southeastern with a 5-3 lead here in the 5th set as Alexis Pratt checks in to serve. I want to thank all of you who have tuned into this one on the Southeastern Sports Network. You have not been disappointed, no matter what side of the equation you're on. It's blocked at the net. Gomez with the block, and Lady Lions Doubling up, Sam Houston here in the 5th set. We'll take a break and come back. Lady Lions trying to close out a match that seemed like an hour ago it was impossible for them to win. We'll take a break and come back. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball on the Southeastern Sports Network. Welcome back. Southeastern leading 6-3 here in the 5th set. Mr. Zach Cameron, what happened in the last hour, buddy?
I don't know if something motivated the Lions or what, but they're looking great. They're looking like one of the best teams in the conference right now.
Hey, listen, I'll have a lot of momentum going into next weekend if they're able to pull this one off. Southeastern got down 2-0, looked practically dead in the water, and have battled back, and here they are in the 5th set with a 3-point lead.
I'm eager to know what Coach Gray told her team. She's been at this for a long time, so we'll see what they do. They just scored, so.
Lee Smith gets the kill for the Bearcats at 6-4 Southeastern. So the Bearcats serving this one with Lewis. Lewis to Pratt. Laskoski. Gomez! 7-4 Southeastern. I'll tell you what, this team has, I mean, every sports cliche that you can throw at is applicable to this Lady Lions team. As that one tipped at the net, and it's a kill for the Bearcats, as I think that was number 5, Samantha Rogers, who got her hand on that one. 7-4 in favor of 7-5 Southeastern. That'll be Nowak on the service line. So Sawyer Nowak, this one goes to Pratt, to Laskoski, to Madera. Be an opportunity for Lewis. Lewis gets it to Lowe. All the momentum on the Lady Lions side right now to Golden. Golden puts it away. So at the turnover, it's Southeastern leading 8-5. And we'll stay right with it, Lion fans. Chris Salim alongside a new face, but apparently a face that brings a little bit of luck, Mr. Zach Cameron. Wow. I hate to spoil you, my friend, but not every match is this good. Not every basketball game, football game, whatever you end up doing with us, all the above, they're not all this fun to watch from start to finish, where it's just competitive, but...
Especially when the home team, comes back from looking dead in the water. That's not always the case.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure to watch.
Gomez serving. Southeastern leading by 3. Lewis. This one will go far side. It's tipped at the net. Saved by Laskoski. Golden gets it to Madera. And the point continues. This one's set up by Miles, and then that's going to be put away. Sam Houston not going away either as they trail 8-6, and they'll have the serve with multiple substitutions as Yonda and Chauncey check back in. Yonda will serve. 8-6 Southeastern, 5th set. Never dreamed we'd see a 5th set the way Sam Houston was playing to start off. This one tipped and put away by Madera.
Earlier we were saying, despite all Southeastern did, Sam Houston just seemed to be like a more skillful team, and now it's the other way around. Southeastern.
I'm telling you, I mean, it is stunning to think that by the technical definition, Southeastern has nothing to play for because they're the 7th seed, but they have thrown that out the window. Low. Wilkerson. Point continues, 9-6 Lady Lions. And that one put away emphatically by number 18, Kathleen Krieger. 9-7 Southeastern with the lead as Ashley Traylor checks in to serve. Traylor gets this one to Golden. Back to Ito. Ito! 10-7 Southeastern. Hidalgo will check in from Adair as Hidalgo goes to the service line. We'll put this one in the archives on the Southeastern Sports Network as a classic. November the 16th is that one put away by Lewis. It's 10-8. November 16th, 2019, Southeastern Volleyball versus Sam Houston. Might want to bookmark this, Lion fans, as one to remember. So it is Miller on the service line, 10-8 in favor of the Lady Lions. Is this one to Ito? Ito! And the atmosphere too, Lion fans, I'm sure you can hear. I mean, it is everybody on their feet and behind Southeastern in this one. 11-8 Lady Lions.
Ito's,
and that one hits the net.
Ito's making her mark as one of the greatest in Lions volleyball history.
You can definitely make that. I mean, she's been. I mean, I haven't been around long enough to see, the greats and what they've done, but I mean, she certainly has had a remarkable career. This one goes to Hidalgo. Hidalgo gets it over to Golden. That one sails just wide. And we get ever so closer. It's 11-10 Southeastern. Timeout called. We will take one as well and come right back. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball. Don't go anywhere right here on the Southeastern Sports Network. Of a ho-hum match.
It's looking like that for the longest time.
They're both in the tournament, whatever, I mean, Welcome back. It's an 11-10 Southeastern lead in the fifth set. And I'm kind of running out of adjectives on this one without sounding like a broken record, but Sam Houston was all over this one. They won set 1, 25-19, set 2, 25-22, had a lead in the third set, and the Lions came rolling back. This one returned Hidalgo to Wilkerson. It's out of bounds. I thought it tipped a hand, but this one is tied at 11.
Yeah, it's looking like what you predicted earlier, over 15.
15 will not win this match, I can assure you. The way this one's played out, it just wouldn't make a lot of sense. Bear, Gomez, blocked at the net. Elise Smith gets the block. And Coach Jeremy White going to take a timeout. We'll stay with it as 3 straight points by Sam Houston, and the Lady Lions trying to complete this comeback as they had. This has been a terrific match, but I'd hate to see with them coming all the way back like this. Hate to see them not able to finish it off if it does in fact go that way. But at the same time, this is one of those that your coach Jeremy White, Zach, you can look at your girls and go, okay, we're ready to go next weekend.
Right,
So,
yeah, exactly.
Anyway, real quick while we've got a second here during the break. Chris Salim alongside Zach Cameron. But real quick while we're at a break, the North Oaks Health tip of the game. North Oaks Health System is proud to serve as the official healthcare provider for Southeastern University Athletics. To learn more about North Oaks Health System, visit northoaks.org. So it's 12-11 in favor of Sam Houston as they have the serve. This one is going to be an ace. 13-11 Sam Houston as they creep towards a match point. Madeline Miles on the service line. Miles gets this one to Lizzie Lowe to Golden. Point continues. Lewis, nice dig by Lowe. This will go to Golden, and that sails wide. Match point for Sam Houston.
Something seems to have changed in the last minute, but no matter what happens, proud of the Lady Lions for sticking in this game.
Match point for Sam Houston as they try to clinch this one. Southeastern, this one tipped at the net, but it continues. Then Caroline Golden with the kill, and she keeps this one going. Alexis Pratt at the service line. Bailey Laskoski checks back in as well. 14-12 Southeastern. Pratt. This one goes over to, point continues though. Look like the Lady Lions are going to be in a little bit of trouble there. Lewis tipped at the net. Lewis gets the point, and Sam Houston wins the match 15-12. Southeastern left every bit of heart that they possibly could on the floor, and they come up a little bit short, 15-12 in set 5. So congratulations to both of these teams for, that's how you wrap up the regular season. My goodness, I thought we were watching the Southland Conference Tournament Championship there for a minute. But both teams will advance to next weekend's conference tournament as the Bearcats pick up the victory and have to they got all they wanted from the Lady Lions and then some tonight. So we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll hear from head coach Jeremy White. You've been watching Southeastern Volleyball on the Southeastern Sports Network. Welcome back to the University Center, ladies and gentlemen, as we're joined by Southeastern head volleyball coach Jeremy White. And coach, obviously the result, not what you ended up wanting it to be, but from where I sat, watching the girls fight so valiantly, getting down 2-0, it's hard for me to sit in my seat and be disappointed at anything I saw today. But your final thoughts on this one?
Well, I'm really proud of the way we came back and fought for sets 3 and 4. We came out real lackadaisical, a lot of not very much energy in the first 2 sets. So to see us climb back in at the end of the second set and then finish up 3 and 4 with the energy we did. It was awesome. We came out the same way. We came out hot for once in the 5th set, and then we just, we got careless at the end. We played not to lose, and that's really not the way you're going to win ball games.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed to me though too, and I think the thing that I was at least so proud of watching is that we come into the match and we're pretty much deadlocked or locked in at a number 7 seed. We get down 2 sets to none. It would have been easy for a lot of teams to look at it and say, okay, we're in the conference tournament. We all were going to phone this one in, and our girls did absolutely the opposite and fought to the very end. I mean, how much do you take with that moving into next weekend?
I think it's huge. I mean, we just talked to the girls a lot at the end of the game there about, we have to be able to come out with that fight. We have to be able to play to win, and that's what we did in those sets 3 and 4. We went after them, and I was really proud to see that fight. And if we could have, just packed it in and said we're just going to go ahead and go into the tournament the way we were in that 3rd set, but we didn't. And I think that's a testament to where we're at now with our culture. We're playing more. We're focused on individual games instead of just the entirety of the season. We've got to win this game. We're focused on playing hard and playing as a team in this game. And we did a good job today in a lot of areas and stuff. We just didn't come out on the top.
You literally answered my next question, because I was about to lead in with the culture and how much things have changed, but you just answered that for me. So let's talk real quick about next weekend, man. I mean, what do you expect to see from us going into next week? I mean, not really sure. I mean, I think looking at the standings at maybe Northwestern State at the 2 seed, I mean, it's still up in the bracket won't be released for a while, but I mean, whoever it is, I mean, what are you expecting to see from us?
I think it's our first time there in a long time.
Sure.
So we're going to have to get through some of the jitters, I believe. That's always just a case for a team hasn't been there. Minimizing that is going to be our biggest focus over the next few days and stuff before you leave out. But I think when we get there, it's really just going to be about, hey, can we just be the same team we've been all year in regards to coming out, competing every single day, not just in practice, but in games, not just against good teams or bad teams or anything like that, but against everyone that we face.
Sure.
And just take it one game at a time. If we do that and we can take care of that, then I project us to do pretty dang well. We can compete with anybody in this conference.
Absolutely.
I really believe we can.
I mean, y'all proved that to this point. So, well, listen, Coach, I appreciate you sitting down with us, man. Congratulations on a remarkable regular season, a remarkable turnaround, and good luck next week, man. And we'll all be rooting for you from back home, man, as they'll make the trip up to Conway.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Southeastern Volleyball head coach Jeremy White. We'll wrap this one up here in just a few minutes as the Lady Lions ball in 5 sets. And I say fall. It's almost hard to say that we lost or fell in this match, because the Lady Lions did everything except win this match. I mean, they battled back in every facet that they possibly could. But credit to Sam Houston, though. I mean, the 6-0 run to end the match, and they pick up the victory as they improved to 15-12 overall, 11-4. 12-4. So actually, it'll be 16-12 and 12-4. Southeastern 14-16, 8-8. Both teams in the conference tournament. But my partner, Mr. Zach Cameron, your final thoughts on what you saw?
Well, it was just a great game, to get myself, a great debut, to commentate volleyball. I enjoy working with you. I'm just excited to see what the Lady Lions would do moving forward. I haven't been in this position a long time playing the conference tournament. So, this is a good game, to just try to get better, from the mistakes they made to not get the victory today.
Yeah, I mean, talking to Coach White just a minute ago, talking about the first 2 sets and coming out with a little bit more aggression and not waiting until they get behind and with their backs against the wall. So, I mean, he made some great points there. But should be a very entertaining weekend for Southeastern and the Lady Lion fans as they head to Conway, Arkansas for the Southland Conference Tournament beginning next Friday afternoon. But we are out of time, Southeastern fans. It has been a terrific regular season for the Lady Lion volleyball team, and we'll see how things turn out for them next weekend. Real quick, some final stats on this one. For Sam Houston State, Ashley Lewis led both teams in kills with 19, 15 for Breon Chauncey, 9 for Kiara Honeycutt, 8 for Elise Smith, and 9 for Samantha Rogers. Morgan Yonda with 36 assists, 21 for Madeline Miles, 31 digs for Addison Miller. As let's see, and of course the blocks. The Bearcats at the net were terrific for the first 2 sets, especially. They ended up getting, I think, 8 or 9 for the match, and Southeastern, though, able to weather that storm that they were having to deal with early and then battle all the way back. For Southeastern individually, 13 kills for Ryan Madera. Beg your pardon, 14 for Jody Ito led the Lady Lions, 13 for Madera, 11 for Sam Gomez, 9 for Carly Wilkerson and Caroline Golden, 32 assists for Bailey Laskoski, 14 for Ariana Abear. The digs of the Southeastern defense was terrific. 18 for Lizzie Lowe, 14 for Caroline Golden, 15 for Alexis Pratt, and Lady Lions gave Sam Houston all they could handle, but come up just a little bit short. So they'll get ready for the Southland Conference next Friday at a time to be determined. Stay updated at at southland.org or lionsports.net. But we're out of time. This copyrighted broadcast of Southeastern basketball may not be transmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed without the express written consent of the Southeastern Louisiana University Department of Athletics. The executive producer of Southeastern Sports Network is Athletic Director J.R. Teagues. Our associate producers, Ola Adeboye and Andrew Bishak. Coordinating producers, Damon Sunday and Colton Vickers. Our director for today's broadcast, Jamie Wrights, my partner to my right. How'd you like it, my friend?
I enjoy it. It was a great atmosphere and everything. Great play by the team to get back in the game. Hopefully, they just keep it up.
No question. My partner to my right is Zach Cameron. I'm Chris Salim, reminding you once again your final score: Southeastern falls 3-2 to Sam Houston, 15-12 in the 5th set. Thanks again for watching Southeastern Volleyball. Good night from the University Center in Hammond, America.